Take us through you going at Kobe and then Kobe coming back at you.
Him, he would. It was like he would work on shit. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna just go at you. At that time, he was getting back into his whole rhythm motion. So it's like, if you took something away, okay, I'm finna just work on this. So it's like you couldn't never like really take him out of anything. It's like, okay, I'm gonna cut you off going left. He's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, and just looking at it like, okay, I'm gonna just work on going right. Opposite, I'm gonna take this away. I'm gonna fade back this way. So in a day, pick your poison with him.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like always like an idol. You going at your idol and like treating it like I'm just learning and like seeing how he responds and reacts to different situations.
Mm-hmm. How did that?
Definitely was like
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
that. Definitely was an experience. Like you always like definitely remember like, everybody that played against them and worked out with them. You always grasped and took something from them. Especially him. He was a student, so he always wanted to know why of everything.
Mm-hmm. How did that translate to you having to guard shit? Pick your poison. Dwayne Wade, Bron, the list goes on and on. How did that?
He would talk about this embracing that basically just embracing like the challenge of everything. Um,
Mm,
it doesn't even matter like who was the opponent or who I was guarding. He would like just embrace it just because make them show you why they who they are. If they have a name, make them show you that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to show me why you worth 80, why you worth 100. You know what I'm saying? Make them show you that. So if that was his whole take on everything, no matter.
mm,
Just make them show you that.
mm. And who was your toughest guard?
KD.
Who?
K- KD.
KD. There's nothing you can do with that man, huh?
No,
Nothing you can do with
no.
that. There's nothing you can do with that
Oh,
man.
like, what you gonna do with him?
And you played against him in college one year too,
Yeah,
right?
like tell me what you gonna do with him, man?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with him?
You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that because your teammate, which is one of my great friends, Corey, he says, dude, you can guard him as hard as you want to. He just gonna pick a spot and elevate. And there's nothing you can do to you can't.
Like Brandon Ingram just talked to Matt and them. I think no JJ was like, I think I have the longest arms or whatever. And he just shoot like I'm not there. It's like he don't see you.
Uh-huh.
He do whatever he want, get to whatever spot, and he's shooting over you.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he gonna get to where he want to get to. You ain't stopping that because it is what it is.
Did you think that that maybe you can impede his dribble, make him hesitate on his dribble or anything? Like, what's your mindset in guarding KD?
You have to make it tough for them. I mean, you have to do that. You have to crowd him. I mean, but if he get a ball up, then he get to his spot. He's gonna sit there, hold his hand up. Then what? All right, I ain't finna dribble now. I let Russ or whoever at the time just get dribble down. I'm just gonna get to this elbow, get to this wing, and I'm throw the ball. Then what?
Uh-huh.
You gonna stand underneath him? You gonna shoot over top?
You gonna shoot over the top of you, right?
Yeah,
Right.
you gonna look at the scoreboard. They got 35.
Damn. Yeah. And it's funny because you can see it on TV, but he played 1 or 2 games at the Drew League. So I'm like, I
Mhm.
don't buy like 4 seats at the Laker games or the Clipper games. I'm probably in the 100 section, but I really saw him up close, and I literally said he is probably the most unguardable guard. I mean, there's
It's
nothing you
crazy.
can do with that man. I seen him hezzy. I said this dude's 7 feet tall.
What you doing, man?
He
What
hezzy. If
you
he break,
doing?
he gonna go behind the back. I said,
And,
damn.
and he's a 2 steps ahead of the average defender. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nobody literally keeping up with him.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
So it's he's a special talent, man. He's a special talent.
How would you compare like all that to Dwayne Wade and like LeBron?
Like D Wade was like it's like them. D Wade is it was like so fast, so explosive, could stop on a dime. LeBron is like freakishly strong.
Yeah.
He's a bully.
Uh huh.
He's a bully. He gonna bully his way to whatever spot.
Hmm.
especially to the rim. Then he started getting the jumper and shooting the three. I mean, you can't stop them.
Mm.
Especially D Wade, he was getting to any spot he wanted to too.
Yeah, yeah. I remember I interviewed Meta World Peace. I was about to call him Ron Artest, and he said Dwayne Wade. He said the only, I'm just gonna paraphrase. He says they're so good. He's talking about Dwayne Wade and Kobe. He says it doesn't matter what pivot they on. They can do whatever they want on any pivot. So it's nothing you can say, I'm gonna take the left away, I'm gonna take the right away. He can do it on either wing, on either lead step, you know. And
Right.
it's, man, NBA must be fun, man. All that traveling, man. Get
It
to
is. It is, man. Especially when you get into compete and play against different a lot of these people. I mean, people see and watch. Oh, you should do this or you should do that. But these guys are like special. Like they're special.
uh-huh.
It is what it is. It's like, especially talking about D Wade, talking about LeBron, KD, the Stephs, everybody. They're special. It's like they have a God given talent. Like all the people that work at it as an NBA, everybody they all have God given talent. They worked hard, everything. But those top people that everybody's seeing, their faces everywhere, they're special.
Mm.